Hello, all you fabulous artists. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm working in my journal and I'm having the best time. This was an aha moment, journal play time. And I get it now. I completely, totally get it why it's important to paint in your journals. For so long, I have denied myself this experience, and I played with them a little bit. For the most part, they ended up on the shelf and never touched. Now I have them out more. I'm a little bit more invested in playing in them, and I'm going to tell you, I have an aha moment, and it's not right now. Okay, these roses, these dried roses that I'm trying to create, that I just end up turning into moldy cinnamon rolls on sticks, okay, with actual leaves. So if you didn't know where cinnamon rolls came from, they grow up out of the ground. They have leaves and stems, and they get moldy. So that's what I created. They're horrible. Please don't judge me on these. I end up painting over these. So this is what happens when you play in your journal. Weird stuff can come out of you, ugly stuff, a mess, a hot mess. Anything is possible. But that's what's fun about it. You can just turn the sheet and go on to the next thing. And then come back to that sheet and do what I just posted 2 videos now on collaging. You can collage ugly art and fix it all. So here's my self-sabotaging, okay? I have no idea why I do this, you guys. I have no idea. I have been doing this for a while. First, I was doing rays where I was dragging my brush, if you look at my old videos where I'm dragging my brush through my stuff and making all these rays, sun rays. And then it turned into going to Ken's dad's house and walking around in his garden and being totally inspired by all the flowers. But what was in all the flowers were all these spider webs. I know that sounds gross, but that's what spurred on things for me with making spider webs. Now I'm doing these swirls. And now another idea came to me, okay? And it's right here. Just a moment. I'll show you where I have my aha moment, where it all comes together for me, right here. Now my brush starts dancing all over the paper, and I'm going, this is what I'm saying to myself. Oh my gosh. Petals in the wind. Petals in the wind. These flowers look like they're flying in the wind, and the petals are flying off of them. So beautiful. I would never have come up with this idea if I did not have journal play. And feel free to just make a mess if I'm going to make a mess, or make cinnamon roll flowers. Look at even the cinnamon roll flowers. Look at how beautiful that turned out to cover up the cinnamon roll flowers. It spurred on something for me. And I want you guys to do the same. I want you to get your journals out. I think it's really important for 2024 for you guys to get in your journals and really start playing around and coming up with new ideas. Be creative on your own right, okay? You be you in your art. And whatever feels right is what you need to do. I've been in this mode where I just painted something yesterday. I was doing like a field of flowers, and I'm doing this like even as I'm painting right here. See that tap, tap, tap? Okay, that's not really tap, 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 but I'll show you as I get into a different flower. I have this tap, 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 tap that I do that is showing up a lot lately. And where it's going to take me, I'm not sure. And so it's those things that you keep doing. You keep adding it. Like I like to do like this pixelated look. If you go back into the video where I was making boxes for my Christmas ornaments, you'll see how I was painting like this pixelated thing. I like doing that. And I have a tendency to like introducing that into some of my work, there's certain things that kind of just kind of grow and manifest and get in your spirit and soul, and it just kind of all comes out onto the paper, and it's just absolutely divine when you're true to yourself as an artist and these new ideas all emerge, and it's not coming from somebody else's idea. You're not stealing somebody else's idea. You're actually in that journal just experimenting and playing, and new things come to you, new ideas, new color palettes, all of that. There is an artist that I watch on YouTube. She does no art that is nothing like mine at all, but I actually enjoy her and how she does a lot of plein air. She'll go out, she'll do a lot of plein air, which I admire, and she'll also work a lot in her journals, which I'm intrigued by, is her working in those journals. Again, her art's nothing like mine, but I really respect her doing that because she's learning things. And a lot of people are on her as like, why do you do this? Why are you painting? She talks about this in her videos. Why are you painting in these journals all the time? And I get it. I really, now that I'm starting to work in them more, the more I'm finding out the benefits of doing that. And it's finding out, oh, I like how these colors work together. And you can write on your journal what the colors are. You know what I mean? You can make notes all over it. It's like, and here's the other thing that you can do. Sometimes you think, well, that's just a waste of paint. It's not like you can hang it on a wall. It's in a journal. You'll shut the book and never see it. Wait just a minute. The beginning of this tutorial, I had a video reel going on with Petals in the Wind, okay? Where at the very beginning, I took these paintings and I merged them together digitally. You can take these journal play paintings and do something with them. You don't have to have a full-blown painting to do something with it. In this day and age, so much is digital. You know that. It's just, yes, we still need paintings on our walls. That, and by all means, you need to do that. But a lot of the stuff that you might use for websites or maybe your Instagram or for vlogging or blogging or whatever you might do out there in the, social media world. I mean, this is perfect. Learn how to work in editing programs. I love like Photoshop, Photoshop Express. I love Canva. I have to use Canva for a lot of my YouTubes, making thumbnails and stuff like that. So I utilize a little bit of the Canva, and I also use Photoshop. And so if you play around with them, you can learn these programs. Now, listen, I'm going to be, what am I, 62? I'm pushing 62. I can learn. You can learn at that age. It's no big deal. It's just you have to just get it and play around in it, and you'll figure it out. And it's really fun. It's a lot of fun. I actually can sit here at nighttime and just play with the art that I've created and play with it digitally. It is so much fun. So I definitely encourage you to get your journals out, to go ahead and maybe stretch yourself and maybe get Photoshop Express or get Canva. Get one of these there's a million editing programs out there that you can play around with and just have fun. And I'm sure those are a lot of you that are doing Procreate and stuff like that. That's great. I'm glad to know that you're doing that. I think it's really important this day and age that we do this. But here's where that I talked about how I do that tap, 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 tap painting. You see it kind of coming into play there with that flower. For whatever reason, something's happening in me. Just get ready, because you're going to probably see a little bit more of this coming out of me as I get into painting with my flowers. This is what's happening now with me. I can kind of foresee new things happening in my work as I move along as an artist and grow. And that's one of the new things that's happening. Where I pick it up, I don't know. I think it's like repetitive work, and it's like muscle memory that keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger until it almost becomes a part of you and your aesthetic. So that's what I want to encourage out of you guys. Just get in your journals, practice, have fun, and in the meantime, you guys, stay safe, stay well, and God bless each and every one of you with your art. Bye for now.